So as a lot of you will probably know, I'm not an ink snob. I really don't care that much about ink, as long as the pen writes. Honestly, when I did my video on what was the best value ink, I pretty much said Parker Quink, the $9 bottle of ink, was probably the ink I would use for writing in general, and a lot of you were expecting me to say Iroshizuku. But that being said, I'm not the biggest fan of going out and buying inks. I'd much rather save up for pens. However, when Lamy did announce that they were releasing this awesome thing, which was Lamy Petrol, I was pretty excited, and obviously I didn't get on the mark fast enough because I went to Goulet Pens to go get some ink and import it, and, well, it was sold out. Now, I don't know about you, but, of everyone, I blame capitalism for this. Yay, capitalism. Now, I'm not here to teach you a lesson about economics. I'm sure Mr. Vladimir Putin can do that. But that being said, I was really annoyed about there being no ink left. So I pretty much went ahead and tried the fine arts of mixing up your own inks to try and create an ink that was somewhat resemblant of Lamy Petrol. So pretty much what I did was I looked at Lamy Petrol and I saw the colours that you'd get from it. It pretty much looked like a dark turquoise colour and a dark grey colour. So I was guessing that if I mixed those colours together and mixed them in the correct ratios and the correct colours, I'd hopefully get something that looked slightly similar to that. So in the end, after quite a few tests, I came up with two inks choices that pretty much looked really close to Lamy Petrol. So for the first mix, what I did was I mixed Mont Blanc Oyster Grey and Pelican 4001 together. Now the resulting mix created something that did resemble Lamy Petrol. Now the thing was, with the shading and the colours, it wasn't exactly dark enough. So what I did was I added one part Parker Black, Parker Quink Black, and that pretty much made it quite a lot darker. So pretty much what I ended up with was a really dark version of Lamy Petrol. It looks like the colour that you get when you shade it. So if you're going to mix these colours together, I would play around with using black. I think I added too much black. Maybe one part this, and maybe half a part of this. Maybe, because I think the colour that I created, I'll just flash you a little bit here, I think it is a little bit dark for what I really want. So maybe next time that I do it, one part, and half. Now the other method that you can use is mix together Lamy Turquoise, or pretty much any turquoise, because I seriously think that most turquoise inks look the same. This, Iroshizuku, and honestly, what's the other one? Waterman and Lamy, they all look the same. Most turquoise ink look the same. So mix one part this and one part this. Jehoban 1670 Stormy Grey. This is a darker grey than this, which pretty much eliminates the whole need to add black ink. I honestly think mixing this and this, you get an ink that really closely resembles Lamy Petrol. The only thing is, you will get a few gold particles in it if you have shaken it up before. That being said, I actually quite like the sparkles in the Jehoban 1670 Stormy Grey, and of course the ink that I created with it was pretty awesome. Could have been worse. I could have absolutely cocked this all up. So honestly, for my first attempt, I think I did an okay job.